Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you will receive alerts when there are new episodes. Go get it.
I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals. I go out and I go get it. How to code, that's all I know. I don't succeed, then I don't breathe. Success, what does it mean? If I conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles, compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles, go take care of your business. Success Chronicles, it's deeper than just winning. Success.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Chips Baker coming to you with a hangout and highlight session with the amazing ladies of the Shenomenal Women, a book. This is part 4. Got some great ladies, some of the authors on, and we're just gonna get to know them so you have an idea of who they are and let you know where you can check them out with the amazing movements that they have going on. So first off, let's start with you, Sherelle Edie. If you don't mind telling the audience a little bit about who you are and what it is you do.
My pleasure. Hello, everyone. Thank you, first of all, for having me, Chip. And my name is Sherelle Edie. They call me Chef She. I am an executive chef and the owner of LOVE Premier Catering and Events. And LOVE stands for Living Our Vision Every Day. And our vision is just to bring culinary masterpieces to all of the special events in your life. I'm also a franchise owner at a company called Chefs for Seniors, and I am the owner of the LA South Bay area. We bring specialized nutritious meals to our clients, our senior clients, where we actually go into their homes and we provide meals in their kitchens. We, instead of delivering food, we deliver chefs. We have them come and give them some much needed social time while offering them nutritious meals and sort of addressing the 2 leading causes of death for seniors, which is loneliness and nutrition. And I absolutely love what I do. I proudly serve my senior community.
That's awesome. Good deal. Well, Miss Theresa Shellcroft, what about yourself? If you don't mind sharing with the audience a little bit about who you are and what it is you do.
Art educator.
Oh, there you go.
I'm sorry.
There you go. You were on mute.
Okay. Okay. My name is Theresa Shellcroft. I am an artist, an art educator, an art historian, a curator, and a mommy and a grandmommy now. I've been teaching for over 50 years. I'm still teaching part-time at our local college and other colleges. And I just curated a quilt art show on Wade in the Water. I'm very dedicated to African-American history and culture. I'm very dedicated to making sure our youth know our culture and our history.
That is awesome. And just want to tell you, thank you so much for your service. I'm an educator as well. I come
good.
from a line of 4th generation educators. So my mother, grandmother, great grandmother were amazing ladies that retired. They were those ones that you just couldn't keep them away. They were retired, but they still kept going back and subbing and helping and everything. So I understand their life. So thank you so much for your service and thank you so much for what you do. All right. So let's go back to you, Sherelle. I know that writing is a journey. You have to go back and reflect on all of the things that you do, but talk to us about how that was for you and what your chapter is about.
Absolutely. So you couldn't be more correct in that statement about it being a journey. And I think the reason it is so much of a journey is exactly what you said, is that you have to go back and revisit those times in your life. And you want to experience them in a way where your readers, your audience feels what you were going through at that time. And so you want to write very passionately. And I know for a fact that's the reason that my full book has not come out yet, because I understand that I've got to go back into those dark rooms that I came from in order to relive those things so that I can bring my audience right back into that very moment that I had my experiences. Essentially, my chapter is called My Black and Blue Angels, which most people think, oh my gosh, she's been through some sort of abusive relationship. But it was an abusive relationship in that I was abusing myself. My Black and Blue Angels are essentially the police officers that came into my life and rescued me from me, essentially. It's about recovery from an incestual relationship with my father, and really having to hit my rock bottom in order to realize that there's nowhere else to go but up from here. And really the sky's the limit if you just let God come in and change and work and allow him to use you as that blank canvas to make his masterpiece be what it is. I believe I'm far from that at this stage of my life, but clearly a lot closer than I was in those days of writing, and really choosing to choose me. And it's been a beautiful, beautiful journey.
Well, Sherelle, I just have one word and comment to what you said, and that word is amen.
Two times. Dude, that's two. You say it 2 times.
Hey, well, I'm gonna go back to you in the preacher voice. Amen. Amen.
And amen. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So good. Well, Miss Teresa, what about yourself? How was the writing process for you, and what is your chapter about?
My chapter is about following your dream. As an African-American woman and artist, and an art educator, I'm very aware of how little notice women get in the arts, and then Black women get less than that. So I wanted to encourage everyone, one, to find their spark of creativity, because we all have it, and two, to acknowledge who I am as a Black female artist. And for me, in my journey, that has been quite a challenge, because it's my passion, it's my heart, but the world doesn't recognize it. It's my passion, it's my heart, but the world doesn't recognize it. So I wrote that chapter to say to everyone, follow your dream, whatever's in your art. It doesn't matter what's going outside of you, to follow that dream. And in order to write that, I really had to back up again, look at my life. And really that chapter is an open door. It was just the beginning, because it was a beginning for me to really recognize and acknowledge that I am an African-American woman artist, first of all. And secondly, what does that mean? What do I do with that? And how do I encourage other people to not forsake their dream, but to follow it?
Absolutely.
Well, I'm gonna give you one word too on that, Miss Teresa. And your word is boom.
Thank you. I need that.
Awesome.
Let's go. Oh wait, that's 3 words.
Yeah, that's good.
No, so good. It's amazing when we can grow through that journey and figure out ourselves and the things that we've been blessed to experience. But also the beauty in that too is when we realize that the things that we've grown through can be a blessing to others by us sharing. And I think that it lights us on fire, and it becomes contagious and infectious when we give that to others.
Right.
Yes. It's that's the amazing part of it. Feeling like at the time that you're in the midst of your storm, feeling like that there couldn't be anything, what good could come from that. But once you get through it, get on the other side of it, realizing that you needed to go through that process. It's like good fried chicken. You got to get cleaned up and seasoned first, and maybe a little marinade, and get through that hot grease and come out on the other end golden brown and ready to eat.
You talking food, now you talking my language.
Exactly. I'm so inspired by all of the Shenomenal women. Their stories were amazing. And Teresa, for me, being able to look at a woman who, like yourself, who has been through, you've seen a lot change in this world in your life. We're trying to get to where you are, and for the message at the end of the day to be, no matter what, follow your dreams, coming from you, that means so much to a lot of young people. And I feel like continue to carry that message. You never know who's watching. A lot of us need to
Absolutely.
hear that. So we appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you. And may I say something to you?
Yes.
I was going to warn you before I started. I'm at my sister's house in Georgia. She has a 4-story townhouse that has an elevator. So my 94-year-old mother might pop up here and she can't hear. So you might hear her in the background. I'm going to try to mute her just in case. So I appreciate you, Sherelle, what you do for our seniors.
Thank you. It's so my pleasure.
Truly.
Thank you. I get so much more from them than they get from me. They really don't.
Absolutely. I know.
They bring in the pictures of the grandkids. They talk about their lives and the things that they've been through while I'm cooking. And, I find myself making them a plate before I leave just so that I can continue the story.
Hear the story, right?
Yeah. My job is to, go in, prepare the food, package it, put it in the refrigerator and rinse and repeat, as I say. But I find myself wanting to stay a little longer just to visit. I feel so blessed by their presence.
Right.
So
yes.
It's absolutely where I'm supposed to be.
Good. Thank you.
Well, in closing, I want to give each of you an opportunity to share with the audience so they can go follow you, check you out, and show you some love with all of the amazing things that you have going on. So, Sherelle, we'll go with you first.
Absolutely. So you can reach me, find me on my website, firstly, at www.lovepremierevents.com. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram at The Love Events. And for Chefs for Seniors, you can find me at www.chefsforseniors.com/LA-South-Bay, which it kind of leads you to the overall site, but then the end part of it will take you directly to my site. And also on Facebook and Instagram at Chefs for Seniors LASB. That's where you can find me.
All right. Thank you. All right, Miss Teresa, what about yourself?
Well, I don't have a site yet. I'm working on it. But I am on Facebook at Theresa D. Shellcroft. And that is my general page, but I have a page just for my art. But I have to accept you as a friend on my first page before I can invite you to Studio One Artworks is my art page. I have a nonprofit organization, TPS Creative Expressions, and it was founded in 2004 so that once I stopped teaching full-time, I could devote myself to the community and promoting the arts. So one of the things I did, I'm originally from West Virginia. I just came from my hometown. Memphis, Tennessee Garrison was a community leader. She was also a civil rights leader under John. And her house is being restored to be an African-American museum. So I'm working with them to bring that history back to our community. Next year, I want to do an art quilt show for women 85 and up, who the world probably would never see their art create. Right. It's just in my heart to do that.
Wow.
And what else am I doing? Being a grandmother and a teacher.
I love it.
Love it.
And my own art, of course, when I have time.
Yes.
Right. I love it.
One thing that's awesome is, and this is one thing that I love about you ladies, and it was the same way with the other ladies in the that I've interviewed for the other parts. But it's awesome, when you're working with good people and they've done great things. Like each of you individually have done great things, but you're on here highlighting others.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that, that's what it's all about.
Right. Yeah. Excellent.
That's what makes you phenomenal. And and we all grow when we allow ourselves to do that.
Absolutely.
May I say one thing?
Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
My grandfather was a chef. He only went to 8th grade, but he was a chef in the community in a country club in my hometown. To anybody who needed a job. It was you show up for work and you don't come drunk. And he made sure everybody had a job. He made sure people had food in their homes. And so I learned community service and giving through my grandparents.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, feeding is same thing for me. I learned that just through my parents.
Right.
Feeding other people is just such an amazing act of love. It's the one
It
place
is.
that people
Yeah.
can gather and just love on each other, even if it's just for an hour a day. I think it's critical. And I hope that Black families really understand the importance of gathering for dinner
Right.
every day to just reconnect with each other and stay grounded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, there it is. Well, I just want to say again, thank you all so much for hanging out with me on the Success Chronicles. I'm so grateful that we're able to highlight you ladies, you amazing ladies, and what you're doing. And I wish you continued success.
Thank you so much. And you too, Chip.
Yes, you too. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. And thank you guys for checking out this session. We'll see you next time. God bless.
Go get it.